What is up, booby goaters? Today I was gonna do like what I eat in a day, and in the morning I make coffee and I grab a couple fizzy waters to chug. But Potato, I fed him, but I just moved where I fed him. So he's all like, "Give me lemons, it's the morning time." Okay, so I'm gonna drink some coffee. He's a total loving boy. I'll get his lovin's in. But anyway, I've got a coffee pot over here.
Yeah, that made him good.
And sometimes I just make hot tea and then drink that, and then drink my 2 fizzy waters, and then drink a coffee. That's my morning ritual, basically. What is up, booby goaters? It is about maybe 10:30, 11-ish, going on that time, and I'm hard boiling eggs in the background, but I gotta start this Boston butt for my kids. I'm gonna do that. I also pulled out some beef flank ribs. They look good. I think I'm gonna have those for my brunch, because I only eat 2 meals a day. Frozen chuck steak that I'm thawing out, and the kids are gonna have pulled pork because that's what they asked for, and I'm pretty sure I have to make the rolls for that, so I'm gonna do that too. But since this is just what I eat in a day, we've got the eggs hard boiling in the background. And I'll cook this up for the kids. Eggs are done boiling, but I like to leave them in there and let just the whole pot cool down. And I think I'm gonna make them, and I am. I'm gonna make them the devil's eggs. And this pot, I gotta warm up because I gotta sear that roast for the kids. So that's what I'm doing. I like to hard boil my eggs in the well water because it's just sulfur water, and what happens when you boil eggs? You get sulfur, don't you? Sulfur's a thing. I'm pretty sure it is. That's warming up. Got my handy jar of bacon grease. I'm gonna just pour some on here. And I do, because I gotta cook this low and slow in Old Bessie here forever. Got one of our garlics that we harvested. We're gonna like pop that, throw it in there too with cold pork. The pork's a little still kind of frozen, so it's gonna take like all day, and that's okay. They eat a little later during the summer. Who doesn't, you know? The garlic cloves. I think I'll just throw them in whole like this too, with the pulled pork. Let it do its thing. I smashed that one. Ooh, so good. It smells really nice. A few of these I can save. I'll just throw all that in. Nice and garlicky, yum. Forgot to lower my cooking rack. Okay, so the bacon grease is a bubbling. That's a heavy patina pot, isn't it? Yeah. Raise the sides real quick. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah. I like yours too. It's very big. Who knows? Alright, booby gutters, I have that seared. I have that seared like on all sides. It's looking good, man. The pot's still hot. I'm just gonna throw this garlic in there real quick. And yes, this is mint tea in my hand. I was gonna make myself a cup. And let that kind of sizzle a little bit for Flavor Town. And then I'm gonna add the water and shove that in the oven at 280 for about 5 hours. And then over here, I attempted to do mayonnaise, but it failed. I have a mayonnaise failure. I don't have an immersion blender, so that might be my problem. And I can't do it with blenders. I've tried. Shove this in the oven then. water. Got my teacup. So that's awesome. I just threw like whole clothes in there. I'm gonna throw some more water. Bam. It's on a low heat and it'll cook all day, so I don't have to really do anything. But I am gonna make the kid like some dough so they can have like pulled pork sandwiches. That's what I'm gonna do. Hot! We're using my pot holders. Of course, it's not a cooking video without a bunch of kids screaming. I'm super silly. This is what I eat in a day, not what I'm making my kids. Hello. So, I'm starving. I'm just gonna heat up this skillet I've got a skillet over here, and just fry these ribs, these front flanking ribs up, and go for it. Just realized I didn't add any flavor to that thing that I just put in there. That's okay. It'll be fine. I'm hungry. But anyway, I'm saving my mixture that I did for mayonnaise because it didn't work right. And I'm just gonna make some kind of like bread for the kids. So I've got yeast over here, doing its thing. My rack over here is a mess. I live here. That pan is hot enough. I'm gonna add just a little bacon grease to it. So adding just a little bit of bacon grease. And get those ribs on there. Sizzling. So that'll be good. The yeast is activated. So my weird mayonnaise that I tried to make, maybe it started to man. Eloise, try my mayonnaise with your
No way.
Alright.
Always
Anyway. Pouring that in there.
That's supposed to like mayo.
Adding some salt.
There you go.
And then my measuring cup's missing, so flour to whenever I make a bread. Sounds good. Looks okay. Those flanking ribs cook really fast. I just flipped them. I'm gonna mixing this into a dough-like texture. Ooh. That's why you wear an apron. That's why you wear it. I might end up making like just regular bread for them too, just a loaf. It's totally worth it if I can get a loaf and a bunch of little rolls out of here for their pulled pork. Yeah, so this is like it's carbs for them, but they're kids. Just they want them. Carbs is sugar, man. It's gonna ferment your stomach and ruin your life. You can see the face on this kid over here. This bulldog in it. Okay. Got a combination here. Nice and sticky. Oh yeah. Adding some more flour. When it gets to be like this real sticky, goopy dough, that's when I get in there and kind of just work it. And I work it in the bowl. And I know you're supposed to work it on the table, but it's kind of a less mess and less cleanup for me. I'm always like that. Whatever's easier is easier. You usually have a bunch of helpers, but I think they're outside playing in the pool. Probably waiting for me to come in the pool the whole time. I think it's gonna rain though. It's pretty dark. Alright, I'm gonna get in here and work the stove. Oh yeah, nice fluffy dough. Nice fluffy dough. Let's get it well incorporated. Kind of spewing it everywhere, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Got a nice dough ball. That'll work. Alright, and then just Let it sit for about an hour. Let it do its thing. Alright, they look pretty good to me. Let's just appreciate these eggs. They look great. Alright, just gonna peel these eggs and plate up. Well, there's my product. That's my brunch. It's pretty good. I've got some of this horseradish mustard, and I'm gonna put it on top of the egg. But I don't really feel like turning them into devils. But I'm gonna do that for the kids.
I want double egg.
When you start peeling them then, sweetie. This isn't devil's eggs.
Give me one. I want to try one.
That horseradish mustard though. So good.
Okay, what we talking about? Yes, I'm allowed to do
Good.
eggs.
And then after I just, because I'm carnivore, I'll just suck on this until I get the bone marrow out.
Who are you?
I'm kidding! Alright, see you at dinner. What is up, booby goaters? It is the evening. It is humid. I am a sweaty mess. But it's okay. This is what the kids had. That's what it turned out like. I don't know. They just eat the meat in the middle anyway, but it was like kind of a waste of time for me to do what I made, to make what I made, but you do what you do. Alright, so I have this. It's just a little chuck roast. See how thin it is? Chuck steak. But I figured a thinner chuck steak would probably be better for me. You know how they make them kind of thick? So I'm going to do that with my challenge. And that's what I'm going to eat. So I hope you enjoy, especially my cooking section in the middle. Because, I don't know. Those short ribs are good though. And, you know, that's basically what I eat in a day. 2 meals. And these chuck steaks are so good. Look at that fat, man. Fat calf. So good. I'll definitely probably go swimming after this. It is humid. I went earlier and cooled down, but now I'm going to go back. It's nice to get extra exercise in anyway. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. Toodles.